you guys want to join this channel and support me even more, you guys can join right next to the subscribe button. Check it out. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Pzo Malone. We are back with another video. Now, on this channel, it's been kind of a conversation. Like, y'all been saying Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time. And I've been kind of pushing back like, no, man, LeBron's the best of all time. But I know it's two different generations. It's not kind of, you can't really compare. Somebody sent me this video that was like, hey, man, this is the perfect video to show you that if Michael Jordan played in today's time, he'd be so much better than anybody ever. Like, oh, it'd be crazy. I don't know what's going to be happening in this video. I don't know what's going to be broken down. But let's get right into this reaction. Let's go.
You played in both eras. How many points do you think Jordan would literally average per game?
Today?
Today.
Phew. More than James Harden.
James Harden,
Okay.
he averaged 36.
Okay.
More than that. For sure.
Really?
Oh my
For
Jordan.
sure. And I was at the Jordan era.
Yeah.
I was in the LeBron, Kobe,
Yeah.
Duncan, and I was at the tail end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I played with these guys.
Right.
I've seen all the three-point balls
Right.
go up. They can't. Jordan, no way. Jordan would average 50.
Ooh.
You believe Jordan would average 50?
If he wanted to.
Right.
Like James Harden wants to average 50. He just can't.
Right.
He's at 38.
He said he just
Right.
can't.
I mean,
Right.
if Jordan wants to average 50, and if he was playing his era, I think he averages 50. And this is no disrespect.
That's a bold
to any of
statement.
the guys
Current players.
that's killing, like
Right.
KD, you know.
Yeah, all those guys. Yeah.
Bold
no,
statement.
no,
Guys, Steph and LeBron and all those
no
guys. Yeah.
disrespect to those guys.
I said between 45 and 50 because it reminded me so much of how Wilt
45
Chamberlain
and
seemed to be
50?
just dropped in a different era when he was averaging 50 and 25. That's what Michael Jordan represented for the era he came in.
Okay.
Think about it. He was MVP of the league while teams were still flying commercial. Okay? The rigor isn't the same. The physicality.
But the big argument that I've been hearing, the pushback, I got to give pushback on a little bit. I'm sorry. But the pushback I've been hearing on that is, would Jordan really have won everything that he won if he wasn't such a global phenomenon? Like, he was the biggest name ever. Yes, because he was good, but he looked the part, first of all. Then he played the part. We can admit that. He definitely played the part, and he just was he was global. He was everywhere. So they had to give him, they had to give him a little bit of something. I'm just saying.
Today's game isn't the same. And one of the things that
Don't
you
shoot
didn't
the
acknowledge,
messenger.
all NBA defense. He will be getting steals. He will be getting out in transition.
That's a
catching
fact, though.
lobs,
That's a
3-on-2, 2-on-1, and also getting to the free throw line. In the NBA Finals in the early 90s, he scored 63 in the 80s versus the great Boston Celtics. And yes, there are a handful of great defensive teams in today's game. The Bucks, both teams in LA,
was just
the
the
Toronto
best.
Raptors. But you know what else it is, Greeny? A lot of bottom feeders. So say against the great teams, he would average 40, no doubt. Against the bad teams, the lottery teams, he would definitely average 50 against those squads.
That's a bold statement.
I got to the number, and I see how you guys.
But I can see.
So 1 is the best, 5 is.
All right, this is 2023. Let's think about 2023, how everybody's going crazy. That man Donovan Mitchell just had 70. It's a bold statement, but I can admit it's not that far off for Jordan. Like, Jordan was a demon.
Subpar.
He was that.
All right, not so good.
He was that.
So 1 is the best, 5 is subpar. All right, not so good. So you get a chance to rank 1 through 5. Psychologically, how do you rank Michael Jordan?
KD.
The scale of 1 to 5?
1 to 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
I actually respect KD a lot more today.
1.
1.
What? Oh, like
Ball
that the best?
handling.
1.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the best.
Defender.
1.
Ah.
Mid-range jumper.
0.
Oh, how have I never seen this video before? Okay. Give him his respects.
Like I said, he was a pure shooter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody in the league
He really
at that point was
was.
shooting the ball better than him. He shooting 50+% from the field at the guard position, shooting all J's. Like, you have to be a pure shooter. And everything was touching bottoms. Like, yeah. 1, 0.
That's a fact. The way KD doing it today, I could just see Jordan doing it to an all-time level.
Where do you think he would fit in?
I mean, he can adapt his game to anything. He would fit in as the best player in the league. Like, that's what he would be. And
that's a fact, man. Hey, that's a fact.
I feel like he'll have more possessions to do more things, but there's also more athleticism in his game. There's more length in his game, but you know, it's also more space for MJ to go to work. So I mean,
that's a fact.
You never know, but for sure, I mean, he's a masterful basketball player. Like we've been saying, his skill level is unmatched. So of course,
I'm just being honest. Like, I actually do love MJ, so I don't want nobody to think I'm an MJ hater. And I'm not gonna pause too much, but I have to explain this. If you think about the game today, KD just said he's gonna have way more space. Think about if you set MJ up with a whole bunch of 3-point shooters, a big man that could shoot, a power forward, and a good point guard, small people that could shoot around him and just sit around while he goes to work. If they double team MJ, he's just gonna pass it, just like LeBron do. He's gonna adapt and learn how to pass. If they don't double MJ, MJ is like KD said, he's a pure shooter. Jab, smack up, and it's today's game. He's gonna learn that 3-ball, tray ball, take it to the rim, dunk on you. Like, MJ was unstoppable. So I understand what y'all saying. I definitely get that. I ain't gonna lie, I get that.
How many points do you think Jordan could average in today's NBA?
What's the most he ever averaged? 37?
37-1.
All right, so 40 easy. 40 easy.
Fact.
40 easy.
He averaged 37.
Yeah, 40 easy. Like 40 is easy. 40 would be easy.
Whoa. He averaged 37 in a season back then.
I think Harden a couple of years ago averaged 36. So you figure Jordan could average 40 with no problem. I'm gonna ask both of you guys.
He's average. I ain't gonna lie. They're changing my mind. Whoa.
They weren't even no three. They weren't shooting 3-pointers like how they shoot now.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because just imagine if Michael decided to shoot 6-7 threes a game like they do now. Like 40 would have been easy.
No, his numbers would definitely be inflated. If you thought James Harden got to the line a lot, Jordan would average 20 free throws probably every night. You got to understand, he would evolve into this era. You know, the Jordan that we saw young, athletic, get to the basket based on, you know, what we've seen in this era, you will see a Jordan probably shooting more threes too.
It's crazy. So I never really thought about this like that.
Averaging 35 at one point. I can see him really pushing that to 40. I don't know about
he's a really pure scorer.
I can see that possibly happening.
I don't know if he was
that could defend. Look at
Phil, but Paul, for his career, I think he averaged like 8.5, 8.8 free throw attempts per game. So like that's at least gonna double. That's 20 per game in today's age. And also, I mean, pace and space.
And they're not just talking about averaging through his whole career, averaging 40, 50, but they talking about MJ at his prime best, in his best season. What is he going to average? Probably 40, 50. And that's a fact. That's a fact.
Your back every time you went to the bucket. Now all of a sudden somebody blows on your wrist or hits your hand, that's a foul? Like, so, yeah, even though he would have taken more threes if he lived in today's age, still his mid-range game was on point. His skill level, he still would be considered one of the most skilled, if not the most skilled.
He probably would be considered the most skilled.
I don't know, 75%, but he would
undisputed
40s for sure.
In today's game.
Both of you guys are saying is right.
It would be so much elevated.
3-point shot is increased. Players up front have gotten smaller. So now driving to the basket, he gonna be dunking on everybody. Yeah. Just think about that. Like KD is like a 4 in today's game. So now like and then here's the other thing. If Harden can average 36, 37 right now, James Harden is averaging that right now. He's getting none of those points off his defense. Jordan gonna be getting steals. He gonna be getting blocks. He gonna be out on fast break. I say like about 40, we would be having a conversation.
That's a fact, though.
Somebody average 50 besides Will. He'll be like 47, 48.
I honestly believe that. Like I believe that.
With the way the game is officiated, with what the league has gone for, with the amount of space, with the lack of physical contact on ball handlers, on guys finishing at the rim, there is absolutely no question in my mind that Michael Jordan would lead the league in scoring every single year, and he probably would be somewhere around 40 a night because
I don't care what he has to say. I'm sorry.
You could try at least was to try to get into his body. I mean, you know, I was a guy even like I used my physical strength as an advantage because the guy was so quick.
Played against
him. You could at least try to dictate where he was going to go with physical contact 30 feet from the rim. And then, my goodness, I usually had 2 bouncers at the club in the lane.
Maybe he's a little credible.
Right. Him up as he got in there.
Oh, Jordan, yeah.
It's no contact on the perimeter.
Jordan controlled the game like no other.
They're worried about the instant.
It was his game.
Ejections, flagrant twos. None of that stuff existed. So to put him in his court today, with as competitive as he was, as tough as he was, as skilled, as quick, there's no doubt in my mind Michael Jordan would lead the league in scoring.
In today's game, the rules as they are, how would Jordan do, and how many points do you believe he would average?
I don't think anybody's averaging 60 or 70.
Okay.
So that's, I mean, those days are over with.
Nobody's going to get Wilt's 50 a game, huh?
Not 50 a game. No, that's not going to happen. But I will say this, Michael Jordan would average whatever he want to average.
You believe he can get 40 a night?
Yeah, he can. I mean, yeah. Yeah, there's no question about it.
40 a night,
yeah,
Mark. 40.
Yeah.
How you gonna get 40? Is he gonna?
I'm not here to break it down and decipher it. I'm telling you,
yeah, Mark, coach,
testifying on behalf of Michael Jeffrey Jordan that he would average 40 a night. If we see guys averaging 30,
right, that's fact,
and 35, with all due respect, that don't have the arsenal that he has offensively.
Well, you know you have to add that.
Brad Beal just averaged.
You got to add three ball to get to 40. Because you look at the guys. Harden was the last guy. I think Harden averaged what, 36. And that step back three, he put that in. Obviously, the free throw, Jordan went to the free throw line a lot. He didn't go as much as Harden. But I don't know how you get to 40 without that three ball.
Well, Jordan's going to go to the free throw line more than he did back then because
he's going to shoot that three ball more.
Ignored to a certain extent.
Okay.
So, and he added the three ball in his career. We watched him against the Blazers knock down three. That wasn't his specialty.
Right.
But it wasn't like he was a liability shooting the basketball. Michael Jordan would average whatever he wanted to average.
What about these other guys who are playing in today's?
Jordan would have averaged 45, 50.
Everybody's saying it. Oh, my God. Even Reggie.
Great shooters. Freedom to roam. Freedom with no hand check.
Yeah.
You can't crowd me, and I got a clear sight at the rim, then it's going to be lights out, baby. But it's so hard to play defense in today's game because they allow the offense to go wherever they want.
Okay, but if Jordan's averaging, I mean, be honest here. If Jordan in his prime, Jordan in the early 90s is averaging.
Today's rules.
Yeah, today's rules is averaging 40.
He would average 40.
Okay.
I think he would average 40.
Okay, but he average 39 1 year, or 37.1. So Kobe's going to average 40.
Kobe would be up there. Kobe would be up there as well.
If Michael played today, he'd probably average almost 50 a game. I mean, he really would, because you wouldn't be able to touch him on the perimeter.
Everybody's saying it.
A ton of free throws.
Yeah,
I believe
so when everybody does this like Michael LeBron comparison, it's like you almost can't. It's not the same game that they're playing. It's not the same
game. You're right.
Hold on now. Hold on now, Miss Boo Boo. You don't have to bring up LeBron in this.
Play during in the 90s.
And it's the hand checking. You can't put your hands on these guys now. And just imagine, Michael Jordan was averaging 29 to 30 plus points a game in regular season in the playoffs.
Oh my Jordan,
with hand checking.
Flying.
Now you can't touch him.
Yeah.
You couldn't touch MJ then without getting a foul. Imagine.
Oh my, this court is so beautiful. I remember when Kyrie Irving played the Bucks and they played on this court. Oh my God, this court is
you couldn't touch
beautiful.
MJ then without getting a foul. Imagine what it looks like now. And
I'm sorry, I had to point it out. I'm a basketball demon.
The game today, and the one thing that will get guys is his ability to get in one or two dribbles to the pump fake. It's Michael Jordan. You're going to react to every move.
Every single,
yeah. Pump fake alone will draw fouls.
As far as LeBron and Michael, if Michael played in this era, he'll average 50.
It's a bold statement.
50 points.
Everybody said it, man. Everybody said it. I gotta believe it. And I honestly can tell with my own mindset and my own judgment that Jordan was going so crazy back in the day. The man averaged 37 in a season in his day. It's no way he's not averaging at least 40 in one season in today's game. It's just no way. Especially seeing how it is 2023 today. It's no way that he wouldn't average at least 40. And I hope you guys can understand that and use your mind to know that too. With that being said, if Jordan was doing that in today's game, I'm almost certain that everybody would probably call him to go over LeBron. But he would have to win with that, of course. Imagine he was was doing that and not winning, and LeBron was still doing what he was doing, I'm not trying to defend LeBron, but it's so, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan was good in his time, LeBron's good in his time, Kobe good in his time, Wilt Chamberlain good in his, everybody's good in their time, so it's not even good to compare, not even good to, you know, do all that extra stuff. We don't like to do that on this channel. We like to respect greats when they're great. Michael Jordan's great. LeBron's great. KD is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are great. We don't need to compare. So let's stop comparing 2023. Let's do that. Stop comparing in 2023. Let's start that. Stop comparing 2023. Y'all leave that down below if y'all really believe in that. If y'all don't, y'all can argue till y'all heads fall off. I don't care. At least leave me a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification if you enjoyed this video, and we out.